Right. Yeah, it needs to be baled, yeah. And so, and you know, I think, I don't remember when it happened. I know it was at least between 20 and 22 years ago, the county came to us and said, the city needs recycle to keep stuff out from out there. Well, at that time, the discussion was, well, how do we do this? Well, there was grant money at that time to get a building and stuff. And then it was decided that it should be in the city, which was smart, instead of out of the county, even though the county was one pushing it. And so the city had to get the grant to put the building up there. So everybody thinks it's all city, but it really wasn't. It was in working together on it. And so I don't know, I think we just need to try to work together some more and see what can happen. And maybe nothing will because of the prices and this and that, and of course if fuel prices stay up there like they are, and everything else, and manpower, you know, I don't know if we've got to figure out a way to hire one person that's up there 8 hours a day. I don't know what it is, but it's, you know, I'm sure the Steve wouldn't want to send any of his guys up there for an hour, hour and a half in the morning and lose that when he needs to have them on a maintainer or working on the bridge. And that's kind of where we're at. It's
the whole crew up there every day, morning.
The whole crew would go up there every morning for an hour to hour and a half to do stuff.
I like Mondays are longer.
Yeah, Monday's the Lord's day.
From what I've heard from my son.
And another thing, the guys say, and I totally agree with them, is how some people treat it. They just bring stuff in and dump it where it isn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
But we've got cameras, so once in a while we're going to catch them, and we have caught a couple now. Yeah.
But I think a lot of the concern when it came to the sign being up at the recycle center is people didn't understand that it wasn't feasible to take plastic anymore, it's not feasible to take glass anymore, because there's really no market for it in this area. And I think they were just kind of blindsided by, well, why did this happen? And there wasn't a good explanation other than watching like the commissioners' meetings to see the discussions that were being had in regards to this recycling.
And it started clear back when the Kobe Recycles deal shut down.
Right.
We knew we was going backwards then.
Yeah.
And it just finally got here.
Well, it's good that recycling is good. It was originally started because we thought we were going to lose our landfill.
Yeah.
And since then, we've actually been able to extend our landfill.
Yeah, which is nice.
A lot of that was due to the
Scott, you said a bale of plastic's 300
less
pounds?
stuff going out there.
The bale of plastic would weigh 300 pounds.
And 1,000 for
And
cardboard?
1,000 for the cardboard.
Okay, I just want to make
And
sure.
he didn't say what the chipboard would weigh, but it'd probably be 600 to 700 pounds probably. Chipboard probably would be.
Probably way more because it's thinner and it's.
Well, that's true too. It probably weighed about 1,000 pounds.
Paper weighs more.
Yeah, and paper would weigh, those magazines and paper up there.
We could get a way to bail those.
Yeah.
If you're checking on all that stuff, I still have a lot of people that want to get rid of their plastic that they put their grains in, or like feedlots over stuff. And when I was running, that was a concern that I heard a lot of people say nobody will take it. So if you're checking on that stuff and you find somebody that would, let me know and I'll let them know.
Well, I think we're going to kind of let Willie and Roger kind of do some research and see what they can come up with.
Thank you.
I know, and I know it's a thankless job and it takes time and stuff, and my plate just got fuller with JR going to be quitting because I'm in charge of the crew now, so. And I'm not going to go down there and be their boss. I'm just going to check in on them and help them out. They know what their jobs are, you know, so, but anyway.
Did you get blindsided by this?
What's that?
Did you know it was coming?
Yeah. We knew it for a long time. We thought maybe we had 6 months yet before he would do, and he just finally said it was time. But we all heard that. I'm there. it's time for me not to be mayor anymore. But, you know, you do, yeah. And a lot of times it is good for change, so, we'll just hope we get some good applicants. Well, that's all we have, and, I know you guys are doing a great job, and, thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Will you just contact Roger yourself then, and
I will.
I'll try to call Roger in town, that we're gonna let you two kinda see what you can,
And if you know of another person to get 3 of you, or 3 to 5,
Yeah,
you know,
well, like I said, I'll talk it over with Roger first and then we'll decide on
maybe somebody else.
maybe get some of the basics down and then talk to some other people about how we go about helping, but, okay, I'll do that.
okay. Okay, thank you.
Have a good Easter, guys.
Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Did we need to go over some NRP stuff, you said?
Yes, I've got NRPs here for you to go through, approve, and willing to sign. I also wanted to say, starting next week, we'll be sending budget sheets out for all the departments. Starting next week, I have a meeting a week for the next month or so. So we go to Colby next week. The week after that, I go to Hayes for budget. And the week after that's my clerk conference for election stuff. And there's another budget thing the week after that. So they're calling for a paper shortage, especially towards the end of the year. Our Secretary of State's office has been pounding that pretty hard. So the other day I ordered 4,000 blank ballots. So that if I call and say I need this many ballots, they said, we don't have any paper, and I said, I'll ship it. I can say I can ship it to you, so. Just to be sure we have.
We have a bunch of paper up at the recycle.
That's what I was thinking.
That was about $600 worth of ballots, but
Yeah.
it's better. At least I can get some ballots printed in if I have to. If not, I won't have to order any paper for quite a few years. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Cause just, the mail ballots, people ordering envelopes for them, they're 80 days to get those done right now.
Really?
Yeah. I think, Brad, that one you have goes on top of this second one down.
Okay. This one doesn't have a page in full on that or a number on that as it's supposed to. Sorry. Most of them have the number filled in there, so we kinda know what we're doing, we're going by.
Well, it's on the back
The back? Okay.
of what they paid. They have to be paid in full before you can,
Apply for it.
yeah, before you get your money back.
What determined the difference of the rebate of 50 to 20 to 30?
It's the year they're in it. It's a 10-year program, so 50% they're probably in year 5. Yeah, year 5.
This one was straightened out then? On the California. That was all, okay, okay.
And I think that's what that front sheet is, if I remember right, there's, well, actually, I think they've got 2 different.
Oh, 2 different ones, okay.
You know, start signing these, Willie, while they're looking. Together, I think.
This guy's pretty good, pretty cool guy, neat guy. More coffee. Excuse me. You're getting pretty fast.
I've been watching this one guy.
Now, I just sign them all
I was wondering
again.
where he's getting them all.
Well, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Now I get to head to Goodland.
Not quite.
I gotta go to Atwood.
I'll trade you.
This is gonna be a kind of a fun one.
Yeah.
All right, we need a motion on those.
I'll make a motion that we sign the NPRs, NRPs.
NRPs.
NRPs, I'm sorry.
Second.
And first and second to sign all the MRPs. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Anybody opposed? Okay, motion carried.
That's all I got.
I'd like to ask for 5 minutes of executive for non-elected personnel.
Make a motion, we go into 5 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
Second.
And first and second for 5 minutes of executive session. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay.